Hello guys, what's going on? My name is Rex and I got some nice gameplay here for you guys. Now what I'm going to be talking about this video is going to be a little bit about the playstyle that I've been adopting this last few days now that I've been going a lot more support oriented rather than just kill death whoring. And I think this gameplay here really does support that in a way. You will see me, capping flags as soon as I'm able. I'll just throw myself to those flags, without any regard for my well-being. As long as I get those flags, that's really all that matters. Because I'm actually going for the win for every single game that I play now. I've just been playing, a lot of pure team-oriented games like Capture the Flag and Domination, and I'll actually, give you guys some Capture the Flag content in the near future. But let's talk about my setup. Here I'm actually using the P90 with no attachments. As actually when I was playing this game, I had just started using the P90. Was just trying it out. I had been a pretty loyal UMP user, but I'm trying different things, and I'm quite enjoying the P90. It's not as and it doesn't feel as efficient, when I'm rushing as the UMP, but that big magazine really does come in handy, as you probably see in the video. As a secondary, I'm actually using the Stinger, which comes hand in hand with the fact that I'm, trying to be a pretty good support for my team. I'm actually trying to win, as many games as humanly possible for a Pog. But I do take down a couple of air support in this video, and I actually do pay attention to every single time the enemy pops a UAV. I have that in my head, just thinking, oh, I will be able to destroy it now, or should I just go and cap the flag? And I try to juggle my priorities. If I really need a flag, or if I can take the air support down. But I usually do take those helicopters as soon as I see them. It really does help your team quite a bit. And when you're rushing as much as I do, you don't really need to worry too much about needing a secondary. If you run out of ammo on the primary, just simply because you'll be dying every now and then, which is part of the job, things that you have to accept. You'll be dying a lot, but it's all worth it, because in the end, I mean, the win is really all that matters. Which brings me to my kill streaks. I'm using the UAV and the counter UAV only. And for you guys who actually don't know this, if you run support, you obviously know that the kill streaks, your points don't actually get deleted when you die. So the trick is to just use the UAV and the counter UAV and just forget about the third one. You don't need the third one. The thing is, by just having this two, you'll cycle between them. Every time you die and every time you kill, you actually need less kills to be cycling through them. So if you had something like a Juggernaut, then you would have to wait until you get that 18 kill before you actually reverse to the UAV. But with this two only, you really, I mean, as long as you have Arborline, you just really do need those 3 kills. You get the UAV, you get the fourth kill, and you get the counter, and then you start up again, going for the third to get the UAV again. It really keeps the kill streaks going, and if you're good and you're rushing really well, you can almost just keep those both UAVs and counter UAVs on all the time, which is actually pretty helpful. And if another person, if you're running with a teammate, you can actually cycle those and keep them going, which is actually really really powerful. I mean, having your entire game shut down because you really can't see the freaking map, it really does help you win a lot of those games. But if you don't want to go so supportive like that, you can also go offensive support with the kill streaks, which is actually pretty nice as well. I mean, if you're gonna be rushing and getting a lot of kills anyways, you could really go Juggernaut and the stealth bomber or whatever, and still make a killing. It's good either way. It doesn't really matter. But I do enjoy this quite a bit because I do get a lot of points, and I feel like it does help the team much better. Plus, having that UAV up all the time, it helps me get even more kills to get more UAVs. So that's pretty cool. Now, instead of using the grenade for this class, what I use is the bouncing Betty, I guess what you can call it. I actually do enjoy it because I mean you can throw it pretty much in any domination point and just go about your business to another one. And in the case that you get attacked or flanked or whatever, it is there to help you out, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't really have time to use my grenades much. I mean, because I really rush like crazy. I just rather have that bounce embedded and just throw it there and then just forget about it, which is I do enjoy it quite a bit using that. But finally, the perks. Now, what I seem to have getting the most efficiency with would be the extreme conditioning, and that's a really key one because having getting to that flag, like for example in Dome this map, getting to that B flag in the very beginning of the game as you saw me doing, it's actually really beneficial because the first one that actually gets to that little protective cover in the middle of that B flag, it's most probably is going to be the winner of the outcome that's going to happen. So get in there. It's actually really important, but not just there. I mean, having the ability to, or I guess the mobility to just be whatever you want, as fast as you can. It's actually really really necessary for rushing. You could also go sleight of hand, which is okay. I mean, I have other classes that I'll get into some later video where you can actually do pretty well with sleight of hand. But extreme conditioning, especially for those bigger maps, it's much more. I see it much more effective than going sleight of hand. So it's a nice change of pace because sleight of hand is so freaking overpowered usually. Using something else, I guess, is kind of cool. For the second perk slot, and this one it's crucial to the gameplay, especially with the setup with the kill streak that I'm using is Hardline. Now, Hardline makes it so you need one less kill to get your kill streaks, and when we're talking about 4 kills for your UAV and 5 for counter, having that reduced by 1 and making it 3 kills for UAV and 4 for the counter, it makes a world of a difference, especially when you're cycling around those two kill streaks, and when you're rushing like I do and getting a lot of kills, it's so effective. But the pro ability gives you a kill streak point for every couple of assists, which it's actually more useful than what you might think. I mean, those just by every time you don't happen to kill someone and someone else kills it, that's an assist right there. And that happens a lot, especially when you're just spraying bullets through the hip on many different rushing classes. Getting, if every single person you hit is actually counts as a kill, you'd be surprised as how many kills you'll be spamming in that kill streak, which is pretty nice. And but more importantly, it's just the main effect. One kill less is actually really really freaking important. Now for the third slot, and one of my personal favorites in the entire game, it's Stalker Pro. I actually do truly enjoy this one because I feel so restrictive. It's funny now that I've been using Stalker since I started up the game, and I just can't seem to stop it. Every time, even if I go into an assault, weapon, even if I start using those 3 burst weapons, the M16 and whatnot, I still use it. It is so good. I just love it. And every time I take it off, it feels like I'm just so slow. But I mean, the fact that it also slows down the triggers of explosives is actually really nice, especially when you're mindlessly just running around like I do, which is it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't really have to worry about claymores at all. And I actually haven't. Like, I have been rushing since I bought the game, and I probably just died by a claymore like once. So that should tell you a little bit about how awesome it is. But yeah, the video is running out, so thank you so much guys for watching, and have a very nice day guys. Rex out.